That was so much fun. I'm gonna piss myself. I got no time to find a tree though. I gotta get back up to the top.
Hey,
Or
dude,
can
the
you talk
dog's
to the
having
park owner
fun.
to make a quicker way for everyone to get back to the top? This takes ages. Pick me up again. Put me on the fucking, yeah, on the green one. On the green one, mate. Mate, put me down on the green one. Here we go.
Here we go, dude.
Hey, what's up everyone? AceOFSpades here with another gameplay review. Today we'll be going over a top 500 game I had in Numbani, since we haven't gone over a hybrid game mode map yet. So without further ado, let's get into this one. Alright, so to start it off, Winston's usually the best main tank for the first two phases of this map, and that's because there's so much verticality that you need to be able to contest the high grounds. So Winston allows you to contest that, go for the dives on like top right to begin with, and make a lot of space for your DPS and tanks. Ryan's not the greatest because
this is West Coast servers.
Once you like drop down, then they can just stay up top and you can't contest it. And with Orisa, it is possible if you're doing like, you know, like a Bastion or some sort of stationary comp, but Winston is by far the best pick for this map for the first 2 points.
I don't know who like half these guys are. Alright, main tank. I already know him, I know him. DPS, okay. This is support, right? I think this guy's the main tank. Oh no. Support Mercy. Yo, what's up team?
And dude's making duck noises, dude.
If we win this game.
So we're probably gonna set up a dive top right.
I was looking to dive top right. Are you ready, Tracer? I'm jumping in 3, 2. I'm going down. Jump down. Jump down. Can you get on Zen? Zen 1. I'm just kiting back to what side of point? Genji's 1. Genji dead. Just play this corner and fine. Get on Mercy. Mercy 1. Mercy 1. Nice. Can you push Zen?
Alright, so
Bro, I hate that burst.
talking about that whole first engagement, do you see how we made sure that we let our team know that we wanted to dive top right? We counted it down, gave a countdown to make sure that Tracer was ready, and then right after we called the target to focus, and then we let our team know where we wanted to fall back. We wanted to play that left side of the corner. Holding that left side of the corner lets you LOS like a lot of the damage while still contesting for the point, so it makes their players have to hard push into the point out of their LOS. So you don't really want to hard dive and then fall off on the opposite side where that like blue car is. You just want to fall back to that front side of point. How we did that engagement for that first part. So now since we won the engagement, we're trying to set up above them so we can drop down without having to use our movement ability.
Let's get on their supports when they push up main.
Supports like this, yeah.
Go on Zen main by the car. Force trance
there. And that's all because of our forward positioning, so you just want to look to do that.
Yeah, one Mercy, one Mercy.
Fight.
Mercy's 1, dead. I'm on there, Zen.
So no, Zen doesn't have his trance anymore, so now it's going to be a free kill.
Coming back to point. Oh, there's Tracer's 2 bars. Nice. Kill monkey point now. D.Va next. Nice, we good. Gucci.
So as the fight's going on, you always want to be calling out targets for your team to be focusing, so everybody is like on the same one and knows what they should be doing.
I want to push up so they can't recontest.
So now we're pushing up, like we just said before, so they can't recontest. We want to try and hold some space. Because usually they won't really push past you.
Way too deep here. This is not good. Get the free car push, now we need it back out. I hate the Brickstone!
Yeah, feels break, man.
Once we heal up, we can re-push in.
Sorry, you're all really low. It's taking me a while to heal.
Yeah, that's fine. Should be able to get like good percentage on both.
Yeah,
Their Tracer's low up top.
So for this last point, you can keep on running the dive if it's working. You can also swap to the goats comp. So those are the 2 comps that are pretty good for this last point.
Come on, he's one, nice. Tracer's trying to go left side on you guys.
D.Va hack.
Nice, nice, kill D.Va before she gets mech. Watch for bomb.
To the EMP, so we're gonna try and focus this Zen. He has the armor, so we want to try and focus him first, just to get that armor off. So we're not getting farther back into our team. So to juggle, now we're playing the
on there, Mercy.
Did we get a hack?
Mercy's on left side. We can push these.
Yeah, push him left.
So instead of going around that right side, we want to try and cut them off as we did here. So whichever way, because if we went the other side, they can just cut us back. So by jumping up top and going around them, it forces them to be like sandwiched.
He's a free kill. D.Va hack.
You guys ready?
We saw D1 coming in, that's where we started cutting back so we can put the bubble and jump out.
Just turning kill Monkey.
First time actually turning kill Monkey because he's crumbling our back line. Then we can look to, now that we're all together, we can re-engage and start moving up.
Kill this Chaser, nice, good hack. Let's push up Baby D.Va, Baby D.Va. Baby D.Va's 2 bars. He's one, nice.
See Baby D.Va out, you always want to try and focus.
Okay, I'm gonna try and force it right now. Nice, that's huge.
We wanted to force the chance, but the hiding got him, so that's perfect.
Still we get a hack left side.
Chaser's trying to go right side.
Oh yeah, I'm getting fucked. D.Va's hacked.
So we see Zen
Can you go on
trying
point, please?
to like knock him back a little bit. About low, so we had to kite back. You don't really want to die for any trades, especially in this last point.
Mercy, Mike, can I go for res?
So close.
Can you push Baby D.Va on left?
So we're killing our team. That's what we're gonna try and do is push Baby D.Va on left
Nice,
side.
nice, Monkey. Kill Brig. Yeah, freaking ammo, bro. Nice. A 20-player kill streak. Let's go, boys. 23-1. Pog champs in the chat.
So throughout that whole engagement, as you can tell, we're always calling targets, telling our team what target to be on, where we want to jump, and that pretty much, even if they aren't responding, they're still listening to the callouts. So your team knows, like, you know, where they should be going and stuff. So even if nobody's talking to you, still just making those callouts, it doesn't hurt, and it just, you know, for when they are listening, it does make sure you guys are all on the same page. So for defense, it's kind of like the same thing as home offense. Winston is the best pick usually, just because there is, like, you know, the high ground, low ground. You can contest the point, then jump back up for heals. You can kite back. You can look for the engagements if they do hard engages. Hammond can work, as well as, you know, on offense, or Orisa on defense. There's 2 spots if you're playing the Orisa. It's either the bottom corner where, like, the bushes are to, like, the right side of the payload, or you can be playing like that top left spot on the other side of this area. But those are the only, you know, heroes and spots where you really want to be holding. So for Monkey, you can either start on that left side or the right side. This right side allows you to drop on other supports and without them seeing you, if you're playing this corner very well. And then the left side just lets you counter dive a lot easier.
I don't know if I want to counter dive or get on their back line with this comp, because I feel like we have a Mei, Mercy, Brig, like those, they can survive. So I feel like I can go for their back line.
So we're trying to figure out if we want to go for backline or counter dive based on what team comp we have.
Oh no, Lucio.
Look, she's stuck right there. Stuck.
Mercy's half.
Yeah, Gino dash.
Yeah, we can push up on these. Alright, so we can kite back and do the same thing. I need to try and build my primal here so I can play really aggressive.
So putting the bubble aggressive there just to try and build some ult. Since they're all up there, it's like 100 bleed damage. Because once you get your primal, you can play a lot more aggressive and try and go for their backline to make a play. So
we can try and go deep on their Mercy. Nice, it's a huge pick.
To close your primal up a lot. So you know Genji is probably coming up in his blade. So we have to try and focus him first, and that's why we're
Genji is 2 bars.
Hardcore.
Yeah, dude, number 500, right? Exactly. All right, chat. You think anybody ever looks in this bush? I say no way.
So we're just trying to make a cheeky play in the back. Some people don't check their corners. It looks like they're not checking their corners either.
Well, nobody ever does. Far's looking for Barrage on right side.
Now we're gonna look on to focus Genji down again. So he didn't get beat.
Trying to focus through Genji. He's got no blade.
Yeah, so since he's playing, that's what we're
I'm locking away. He has no value.
That whole fight, since the far edge just barraged.
Let's try and get on their Mercy.
So now we're gonna get on their Mercy since we can get the healer out of the way. So we have a better chance of winning.
Damn.
Well, they just had ult advantage and got some picks. So they ended up winning that fight. But overall, it's not that bad of a hold. So we could have done better there. We could have been setting up fights preemptively and not been so reactive. So instead of, you know, waiting for seeing the barrage come in, I could have been calling for like the chaser on being in the back line. Let's try and look to get on them and like made a play. But instead we were, you know, playing that flank angle and it didn't work out in the end.
We can push up to point here. Farah's top right.
So we're staying on Farah because she has no mercy.
Nice, I'm getting a lot of...
So we're just looking to try and build our ult up here. Or hold them in their spawn.
Is he frozen again?
So they're really just trying to keep going. What? I don't know what they're trying to do. Yeah, come with you.
As far as Prodigy, so I started putting the bubble over so she can kill herself inside the bubble. She ended up dying. But that was the reasoning behind that bubble. You can always try and put the bubbles on top of ulting fires, you know, just like the same with Ryan's shield. You can just walk up into them, put the shield up, and then put our own damage to kill them.
On their Diva. What's the highest rank you've ever ended at? Top 40. Season 6.
So we know we have our primal, so we can play really aggressive.
That's when I hit 4606.
You're behind you, come on. 3-1.
Oh, he's 1 HP now.
Wanted to knock him back to do boards our team.
Nanoed him?
He's nanoed. Probably not the best to try and hard juggle that. So we're just cutting back just to make sure we don't die. And we'll still be playing this corner and come back to our team. Now we come for the dive. Now that he's on nanoed.
Are you kidding me? Getting close to another primal. Hopefully I can try and build it up. That was a bad bubble. Didn't get any value.
So just there was no reason to use our bubble there. We kind of just used it while we were taking a little bit of damage. And right after we used it, the Diva went for the Diva Bomb. So we should have been saving our bubble since there was no really reason to be using it there. So that was a little bit of a misplay.
Caught out by that Diva Bomb. I couldn't go freaking backwards. It's okay though. We pretty much held until 1 minute. Now we get a recontest.
So now since we held at their spot for so long, we pretty much guarantee we have a recontest. And now they're getting pretty close to, you know, last fight. So now we can use all our ults this fight.
I can get ult and probably contest point. Alright, I'm going on their backline in 3, 2, going on by bus, on a bus.
So given the location,
Testing
the
point
dive
right now.
out.
Can we get on the Mercy? Knocking Mercy towards you guys. Mercy dead.
Went for Mercy first, since she's easy kill. Then we went for our Ana since we had got our low previously. Now we're gonna go for this Genji, try and knock him back towards our team.
Yeah, break double this time. Alright, get up.
Hey,
What's
let's
up?
go,
10
boys.
seconds. Get in there. Get in there, champ.
Alright, I'm going. Get on this, Mercy. Just kill Monkey at point.
So they're invading to focus Monkey first, then we'll
Monkey
probably
is
end up
1
going
HP.
for the Mercy, I believe.
I can't finish him off. Maybe get this on a point. Wait, with the bomb. I'm on their diva now.
Wait, Mercy, you're not.
Let's go, boys. 42-3. Over a 10.0 KD. It's like a 12-13. Hey, and we can play the game, dude. Pog. Hey, let's get it. 60% co-participation. Hell
Alright,
yeah,
well that
dude.
wraps up this gameplay review. Hopefully help you guys understand how to
freaking
attack,
get
you know, the
it.
first, 3 points and then defend the first 2. The third point is pretty much like, the same. We're just playing a corner, look for the engages and whatnot.
Even talk
So it's
once,
pretty
but whatever.
self-explanatory. But until the next video, guys. Peace out.